Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Valheim Mod Reviews Reloaded. I am Ruijven, and in this episode I will be discussing how I customize quest and quest events to open up new possibilities within Valheim. By the way, if you did not see episode 1, you can get the link in the description. I introduced our situation, limitations, and that my server mates are my 7 and 10-year-old kids. I also went into a bit of detail about how we use EpicLoot for item drops, bounties, and enchantments. For quest, I use the mod Marketplace and Server NPCs by KG. There are several quest mod configurations available to download, which are great to use as is or to modify for your own customization. The quests seem to work on solo and multiplayer worlds, so if you're finding your gameplay a little stale, this might be a great solution. Knowing about the quest options can drastically affect how you use them, so let's start there. First, there are 6 types of quests: kill something, collect something, harvest, craft, talk, and build. You can also receive many types of rewards for quests, such as items, skills, a pet, skill experience, and custom experience that correlates with Epic MMO, Battle Pass, Cozyheim, and others. Trial and error tip: assign a reward for every quest. I tried making our quest with no reward once, but Valheim said no to that. You can set a cooldown for repeatable quests, and you can also limit quests to require certain conditions like minimum skill requirements, having defeated a boss, or having a certain item. Check out Marketplace guides in the description below for a great resource explaining how to create and customize quests. Stoned Prophet has some incredible tutorial videos on getting started. There are links at the website as well. Let's take a look at some of the quests in action. First, the skill quests. I copied much of this one from the Marketplace configs mod and made just a few adjustments. The original configuration rewarded skill experience, which is a fraction of a skill point. I upgraded mine to grant 5 and 10 skill points with a cooldown of 2 and 5 in-game days. I've updated the creatures we hunt so it spans across all but the Mistlands biomes and includes Monstrum creatures. It also completes automatically, so as soon as the quest is completed, it rewards you with the skill points. Trial and error tip number 2, keep the skill quest in their own file. I tried putting all my quests in one quest file, and it did not work. Separate from the other quest, it works just fine. My normal quests make up the bulk of my quest options. These include lots of repeatable collection quests, such as trophies and items, which reward in coins, loot chests with EpicLoot materials, and experience tomes for Magicheim. One quest profile allows you to turn in Hilder boss trophies and chests. I created individual quests for these items so there is still reward associated with tackling these challenges, and the extras don't sit in storage somewhere unused. Another quest profile is for the 3 Monstrum bosses. They don't have a boss stone location, so might as well create a reward for these as well. Coins, bombs associated with the Warfare mod, and a considerable increase in blocking, running, and jumping skills definitely make it worthwhile to tackle these bosses multiple times. I also added quests to turn in vanilla boss trophies for coins, Magicheim experience tomes, and a loot box for EpicLoot. This way we can go back and do the vanilla bosses multiple times for a reasonable reward. Another set of quests I currently have is the Wanted Poster quests. It focuses on enemies in one biome or location. This is slightly different from my others because it's a kill quest and not a collection quest. And now we get into the quest events and quest chains. The first is a Labyrinth that starts with the quest giver. It costs 2 gold, and each level you complete gives you a coin reward. I also utilized the teleport feature so that when you start the quest, it sends you to the maze entrance, and each level sends you to another room by talking to the NPC skull. It's a pretty basic quest event, but it's my first attempt at the concept, and my server mates love mazes. A teleport tip I learned through trial and lots of error. The Valheim game uses coordinates in XZY format, but Marketplace NPCs uses XYZ format. When you use the teleport function, just switch the last 2 numbers in the config file. The last set of quests I have is a quest chain for boss progression and includes quest events. It starts with Eikthyr, includes Monstrum bosses, and ends with the Queen. I've had to modify this one several times, and there are definitely some holes in it. For one, I started it as a kill quest, but we soon found out that only one person at a time can get credit for a kill quest. Not so great doing this as a group, so now it's a collect the trophy quest. Obviously, someone could go touch each trophy without killing the boss and get the rewards. The downside, the quest auto-completes and removes the trophy from your inventory, so if someone were to cheat, say goodbye to that trophy. Each quest auto-completes with a boss trophy added to your inventory, and the next quest automatically generates and is given to the player. There's no need to go back to a quest giver beyond the first step, and each step requires completion of the previous boss quest to proceed. This continues all the way through to the Queen, which then provides the last quest that will teleport you to a giant skull that praises you for your victory and provides a final loot box containing items from the Dragon Riders mod, including all dragon scale armor pieces, the cape, and a cosmic dragon, which is not craftable like the dragon egg version. It also includes Inverno, the ring in EpicLoot that acts like a wishbone for the treasure maps. Since this ring is 2,000 gold from Haldor, I figured it would be a pretty nice prize. The rewards for each boss quest are fairly nice in this chain. There's a guaranteed reward of a Monstrum boss weapon, and then of course any other loot that drops along the way. Some other fun options quest events can provide are spawning enemy creatures, teleport the player to a location, heal or damage the player, or play sounds or NPC text. Let me know if you have any experience with these in the chat down below. I would love to share more ideas and incorporate more quest events. If you're interested in downloading these quest configuration files, I have them available on my Buy Me a Coffee webpage for free. Some do require multiple mods to function, and you will need to adjust the teleporter coordinates and rewards for your own world and mod usage. It's a starting place if you need one. Reach out if something does not quite work out. I'm always glad to help find a solution. Next time on Valheim Mod Reviews Reloaded, I will dive a little more into the economy system for our server. We're always tweaking it, but it does offer a great way to bypass some of the more grindy aspects of the game. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy adventuring.